So it was just announced that Mario Barrios has officially been upgraded to the full WBC World Champion after Bud was made the champion in recess, since we all know he's moving up to 154 in his next fight. This is now another champion on the resume of Gervonta Tank Davis. Gervonta Tank Davis has 30 fights, and 10 of those fighters have held a world championship. Not a Reggie belt, not an interim belt, the full world title. A third of his resume is world champions. But let these losers tell it, he's not on a Hall of Fame trajectory. And his resume is trash and he hasn't done anything in the sport of boxing. Well, after this was announced, guess who came out of the woodworks chasing another former Gervonta Tank Davis opponent? I guess he hasn't learned his lesson after the Ryan Garcia fight or after the Gamboa fight, not living up to the expectations in that fight after promising to perform better than Gervonta Davis. You know, he tried to sabotage the Hector Garcia fight by releasing sparring footage. But then when Tank fought him, it looked completely different. Tank looked on a completely different level than what we saw in that sparring footage. Devin Haney is pushing for the fight with Mario Barrios. And I ain't mad at this. You know, I want to pick Devin to win, but the history of him going up against former Tank opponents ain't a good history. It's not a good track record. And I guess they ain't learned their lesson yet. I'm not dumb enough to bet on him to beat Mario Barrios. I want to pick him, but I just can't, because he hasn't met the expectation time and time again. But I like this. I like this if he can beat Barrios, because it puts him in position for a unification fight with Jaron Boots Ennis. Boots has made it be known multiple times, and most recently with his new promoter Eddie Hearn, that his goal is to be undisputed at 147 pounds. He already has the IBF championship, but his goal is to be undisputed. With Devin Haney talking about moving up, that means he don't care about shit that Boots is talking about, and that he want to smoke with Boots. Now, I mean, he already said some shots before on $1 million worth of game.
I think Devin and Jaron Boots Ennis got the best jabs in boxing. I think from the time they come out, from round one, bing, as soon as they come out, it's no filling out process.
I like Boots.
Who got the most power?
I like Boots, but we can say he got a good jab, but I showed it on the elite level. We ain't really seen Boots on the elite level.
Well, with Devin moving up, looking to take the WBC title from Mario Barrios, this gives Boots the perfect opportunity to show it on the elite level, with Devin Haney considering himself an elite fighter. You know, and this is a perfect situation for Boots, because Bud just moved up, Uru's moving up, and Virgil Ortiz just moved up. So there's no really big names in his division. There's no marquee names in his division to really put his stamp on. Yeah, undisputed run would be nice, but there still ain't that name there. Devin Haney can be that name for Boots. So I'm not mad at this at all. Obviously, Devin ain't worried about Boots as a fighter. If he was, he would stay at 140 pounds. But he's choosing to move up. And also, he has a great relationship with Eddie Hearn. I don't know about after today, since they didn't bid on his fight with Sandor Martin. That might be an excuse from Team Haney to not make the fight with Boots. But throughout his career, he had a great relationship with Eddie Hearn. So this fight can very easily be made if he gets to Mario Barrios. And if Devin Haney can beat Boots, that shuts up all the narratives that he can't beat any fighters around his age and his size. He's the same size as Boots. He actually goes into the ring heavier than Boots, even though he's lighter. Even though he fights in a lighter weight class, he actually goes into the ring heavier. And they only a few months apart in age. Devin 25, Boots 26. So if he can beat Boots, that shuts all that up. But that's a big if. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I got Boots knocking Devin Haney out in about 4 rounds, if that. Devin Haney ain't got nothing for Jaron Boots Ennis. I'm promising y'all that right now. Y'all Devin Haney fans can trick yourselves into thinking he gonna just be able to jab around the ring with Boots. Please, man. Be real with yourself. I got Boots by absolute destruction, murder. But that's what I got for y'all. I'm out.